Yo, what's going on, folks? Welcome back for a long ass overdue video. I'm not a partner, so I can cuss. It's not going to get me demonetized because I'm not a partner. Wish I was, because that would really help me curb my cussing. YouTube would. What's going on, guys? Welcome back for another video. Now, first things first, you see me run from the video? It's because there may be a wasp still in the house. I have seen a wasp twice. It's flew around the kitchen a few times, come out and tried to, and I'm a sissy when it comes to wasps. That's the only thing I hate. Like my new visor? Cardinal visor. Gotta play my boys, man. These are my boys. Whoever's on this team is my boy. Whoever's on the St. Louis, the Springfield, or the Memphis Cardinals, those are my boys. You play in a Cardinal uniform or anything related to the Cardinals, St. Louis Cardinals, you're my boy. Right, I got the new era. This is a new era, and it is the new era adjustable visor. I got this visor because it was only like $14 at Hibbett's. It actually was like $10. So I got it, and I decided to go ahead and do it. Today we are going to be dipping on Copenhagen Mint, like always. The blue. I don't know. I mean, I like the Matrix, but I'm not a red fan. Not a fan of Copenhagen straight anymore. I've gone through that wagon. I've taken that trail many times before. My first love is Grizzly Straight, and that was my first dip ever in pouch form, by the way, if you guys want to know this truth. But today we're going to dip on some Copenhagen Mint. I already have a can cracked here, but this is almost empty, so I have a second can here with me to get this dipped out. I'm going to try to save the other cans for later in the week because I'm off tomorrow. Well, I'm off on Wednesday, and then I gotta go back to work one more day, and then I get paid on Friday. So we're gonna wait on that. And I'll tell you a little bit about my job, what I do, and everything. I know it's nothing personal. It's probably one of the best jobs I've ever had. And if you hear background noise, it's outside. It's because I live right next to the 4-lane out there, 67 South, which goes down towards Arkansas and towards northwestern or northeastern Arkansas, which is Corning, and goes through Corning, goes all the way down to Paragould. And I live 40 miles from Arkansas. I actually live probably about 25 to 30 now since I moved out to where I'm at now in my new location, as you can tell. Right here, this is a nice picture my grandma bought. It was $110. Pretty cheap for a picture of that size, don't you think? All right, well, enough talk. Let's get a dip in. Cheers, bye. The old school type right here, the camera. It's the only reason I can upload right now. I don't have a Logitech. Somehow I lost my Logitech installation CD, and it got put up. What we're fitting in today is the Grand Theft Auto Mudjug, and this is actually the best computer webcam I've ever used. You can see that. You may see a little snow, maybe just a tiny bit snow, where it looks all kind of like blurry somehow. But, you know. Mm. Mm. Now, if my eye looks a little red or a little watery, this one right here, because it is, and it's because my allergies kicked in about May 10th, May 9th or 10th or whatever it was. My ear clogged up, then my eyes started watering again. Allergies kicked in. It was just a bunch of bullshit. Bunch of bullcrap. Now, let's get to business. What have I been doing? Not much. I've been working. Where do I work? I work at Big Lots. I work for Big Lots, the company Big Lots, and it's a really great place to work. Really great place to work. Now, I enjoy working there because it's like my dream job. Because when I was little, my grandfather ran Newberry's, which was a kind of like a five and dime type store, like a Ben Franklin or, well, it was like a Woolworths type store where it had all kinds of dry goods stuff, like they carried like fake flowers and stuff. They carried clothing, housewares, flatware, stemware, all that stuff. They carried all the stuff that like the dry side of Walmart carries, and my grandpa ran it for, let's see, 72 to 94. He ran it for 22 years. And it was a really good place to go, and I liked working, like I said, I liked, going in there and seeing my grandpa. I was kind of like 4 or 5. I think it was 8 or 9 when he retired. I went to his retirement ceremony. It was down in the mall. We had this little strip mall that was called Valley Plaza. It was like a little strip mall. It was like a 1960s or 70s type strip mall where it was just a little tiny strip mall. It wasn't very big. Most of the stores were on the outside, but there was also a section you could walk into that had you could walk into the section. It was kind of like you had several stores on the inside of this little strip area that was like thing. It was called the Walk of Fame, what we called it, because it had like a tuxedo store at one point. It had like a eye doctor store. It had a ladies store. It had a little restaurant in there. One time it had a barber shop for years. Where I got my first haircut. I actually got my first haircut at Cost Cutters, but that was another story. They changed to family style, but that's okay. That's another story, but we'll get to that. So sit back, and if you haven't packed a lip yet, go ahead and pack a lip because it might be a while. This video is going to be quite long. Just to let you know, because I haven't been on here in a while, so. Today, I went to work at noon, got off at 4. I only did 4 hours. My long day is tomorrow, 9 to 6:15. 9 hours and 15 minutes. But it'll be 8 hours, 15 minutes because it'll be an extra, because of the fact that I'm taking I'm not sure if they'll give me an hour lunch or a half-hour lunch. Don't know. So we don't know yet. But I'll be checking most of the day, probably doing a lot of putting up whatever is left, because the 2 days that I'm off is Friday and Saturday, and I won't be here to help with the truck, which I always do. I ain't got actually no definition in my muscle, but I got muscles right there. See that? That's a muscle. That's a muscle right there. See it? No definition in my muscles yet. But been watching playing a lot of the new MLB The Show 18. A great game. Like the new setup of Diamond Dynasty, the way it's set up now with the program and stuff. It works really good because they have all the programs lined out in different categories now, instead of just you got to go look for them. Like you need this stuff, they got all the regular programs for the regular people. Ew, gotta dip them. That's just spit on my thing. But then they got the programs for the created people too, so it's really cool. I'm trying to sit back here, guys, so you guys can see me, because get close like this, I'm in your face. In your face. Not been doing much lately. We've been trying to get family stuff settled. A lot of family crap's going on. Not good in my neck of the woods, but you know, life happens, I guess. So I try to tell my family a lot of times life happens. And since it is 11 o'clock on a Monday, hopefully you went and saw your mama yesterday. You better seen your mama yesterday. They're gonna send me to come get you. You don't dish your mama on Mother's Day. But I am getting ready to go to bed here in a little bit. Finish up my game with the Cubs. I got to do another program for the Cubs, and I'm done with the Cubs. But yeah, my dip always makes my nose run. It makes my nose run every single time. It does. Yeah, it's 11:31. Don't see no. Huh. We hope that's a good series. The Heat and the Wizards, man. Or the Rockets and the Wizards, excuse me. The Rockets and the Wizards, man. That's going to be a good series, I hope. But I'm sure my team will persevere like they always do. But, you know what I mean. Not much going on in my neck of the woods, man. Just working. Getting ready to see family coming in Friday, Saturday. A lot of stuff going on. And it's not for the good reason. Y'all want to know, just it's weird to see family this way, but I mean, when we got to do it, but you know, that's the way it is. But, doing this, got me a new love here, guys. Sukiyaki ramen. It's soy sauce and brown sugar mixed with a little bit of beef and vegetables. It says sukiyaki, traditional Japanese hot pot dish. Sukiyaki is a blend of soy sauce and brown sugar. And it says simmered various vegetables and meats and seasoning and soy sauce and sugar. Not brown sugar, sugar, excuse me. Just plain sugar, but it's good. Really good. Really. It's simply the best. Simply the best. Wow, wow, that's good stuff. I tried that tom yum ramen, which is like sweet sour stuff, and it's really weird. It smells like lemons. It's a little spicy, but not too spicy. Not for me anyway. I do the kimchi, so eyes red. Not too bad. It's getting there. Yeah, it's back to where it was. But not much. If y'all haven't visited my page, haven't subscribed, click that subscribe button. Be underneath this video and wherever they put it this time. I'm not keeping up with it, but I'm watching Beef right now on YouTube. I'm gonna upload this video. Yeah. Get uploaded, finish playing my game and stuff, and we're going to win the game. We're up 9-1 right now, so game's mine. Turn on my fan real quick. I'll be right back. Hear that noise? That's the fan going. But it is freaking hot in this house. Very hot in this house. Now, I really don't have a lot going on in my life to make it worthwhile posting a lot of videos, you noticed. Because it's been a while since I posted a last video. Like back in 2000 and between 2009 and 2014, I had a lot going on with travel and stuff like that. So, don't know about what I'm going to be doing in the next couple months. We'll find out. But other than that, guys, that's about it. So please subscribe, like the video, share the video. Let them know that I'm still making videos, haven't stopped making videos ever. Peace out.